Okay, boys, let's lock in. Let's see what is our daily bias for today. Today, I made a loss of around $598 trading the micro Nasdaq. My bias was bearish, and I made an early entry yesterday that cost me lose $598. But no worries. Uh, let's see what happens. So today, I personally want the market to come down and sweep out these lows so that we can just complete the daily bearish SMT from just a second. Perfect. These highs to these highs and Nasdaq these highs to these highs. So this divergence gets completed when we come down and take out these lows. So let's see how it's going to be. These are our Asia highs, and now we are super bullish. I don't know why, but let's see. Maybe it's Trump's tweet today. Like it's live actually. I was waiting and I was watching his speech. You know, I watched his speech for 10 minutes, but there was nothing uh, to the market. Nothing happened to the market. But right now, I guess I'm feeling he's a bit doing something crazy shit. We have these Asia lows right here. 5 o'clock. We made highs at 12:30, and these are our London highs. And I guess we are taking all of our draws on liquidity in one shot today. And let's see what will happen. We have our London highs. London open at 13:30 Indian IST, and this is our London low at 17:30. We took out Asia lows and we are forming a bullish SMT, which is a good thing. We have these highs, we have previous days Asia highs, and we have this weekly gap as well, or you can call it as a daily gap. I think, sorry, this is a daily gap, not a weekly gap. So let's see how it's going to be. But right now, we are super bullish. Let's come to ES. Okay, upside today. It's going to be an interesting day, I feel. Let's see. These are all the draws on liquidity. We have these highs as well, but let's just mark this as for now. Let's come back to Nasdaq. We have these hourly highs. Okay, and then we have a daily gap. So let's see what happens. 5 minutes left until the market opens, and I'll get back to you. Okay, what's up, boys? Welcome back to another trade recap where I lost around $600 today trading the micro ES. So I'll just straight come back to the video. We had Trump's speech today at 7 p.m., and because of that, we made some good bullish moves after 7 p.m. As you can see, from 7:15 till the market open, we made some good move to the upsides. So the bias was so on both of these pairs, Nasdaq also, London manipulation plus reversal, and New York will continue to the upside. And the same thing happened, but and also we don't have any of these 5 minute lows. Like this was just a straight move to the upside. Okay, and we have Asia, London lows, we have 1 hour lows, and this was the uh, what do you call it, the daily bearish bias target. Okay, so here the leading index was ES, as you can see. So we made a bearish candle before the 5 minute of market opened. When the market opened, we made a bullish candle, and obviously we have left behind a 15-minute gap, which I wanted to tap in the price to tap in, and then from there we could just take trades to the upside because we have this hourly gap as well, and then we have these hourly highs and all of these highs up to I guess Monday 19 Jan Asia highs. Okay, so if the bias was perfect, everything was perfect, what made me lose $600 today? My execution. As you can see, I entered here when the price broke structure to the upside, but the thing is, on Nasdaq it didn't break structure. but on ES it did. And because we need to inverse a gap, maybe we just need to break structure. On ES we did. After the price tapped this FVG, I've entered here around somewhere around here with 13 micro contracts, and my SL was just above these lows. So the thing is, what is happening with me right now, from the past days or maybe this week, my SLs are becoming too short. So because of that, what is happening when price is, you know, taking out the previous 1 minute lows, I am getting stopped out, and the same thing happened. As you can see, I was stopped out here, and from here the price just is rallying to the upside, made rally to the upside on both of these pairs. Nasdaq again came down, took out these lows. Usually we see a bullish SMT at this point, like from these lows to these lows, and ES will remain from these low up to the, above these highs. But sometimes it's not the case. Like, as you can see, we have this 1 minute low. So here the same thing happened. We took out this 1 minute low from these lows to these lows, and from these lows to these highs. Sorry, these lows. This is a one bearish SMT, and after this inversion of gap, like from here, as you can see, the price is ripping to the upside. So no worries. I guess I know my mistake now. I am keeping my stop losses, very short these days, because I have set some limits on my account. As you can see, this is my total. This is my dashboard. Total loss is 1,368. I guess 12 more $1,100 left until I breach my account, but that will not happen. I have locked my account after one trade. I have set rules for this account in order to, so that I don't overtrade. Like, I can only take one trades per day. So anyhow, I need to focus on A plus setup, which is a good thing for me. And only 5 trades per week. Okay, I cannot uh, m- take more trades, so I cannot revenge trade as well, which is a good thing for me. But on, you know at a point there is some drawdown also of these settings. Like, even if I am very well enough sure that from here the price will move to the upside, I cannot do anything. If I would have not applied these settings, I would have taken a trade here again, and I would have made a good profit and recovered my previous loss as well, both of these days, yesterday as well as today. But because of these settings which I have applied, I am not, you know I cannot take trades, more trades. So I guess I need to, you know delete these lockout settings and try to control myself a bit, in order to, sometimes the bias is perfect, your execution matters. Okay, your entry matters a lot. So as you can see, just I the price tapped in, took out my SL, and from here, boom, rally to the upside. So I guess I need to control myself manually, and I need to change these settings, which I will do it later on after I complete recording this video. And I also need this is a perfect setting, risk 600 and profit 1200. I can manage it according to myself, or maybe I will just, delete these settings as well, and let's see what happens tomorrow. uh, this is it for today, and if you guys like this video, then subscribe to my YouTube channel and become a part of my trading journey. I will guys see you around in my next video. Until then, take care.